Yo, guys. Welcome to another episode LRFC. The panel are together. The panel assemble. I've got Rods here and I've got a few guys coming in. Musa's just having some technical difficulties in and out. You know how they are when they're young. But yeah, I've got Anton is just joining us now. My man looks like he's outside in the baseball field.
Sorry, guys. I didn't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mr. Pantos.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't know you could do this. You know, it's opening up a new world for me. You can tell I'm a villager in it. I'm from the village, so we don't have these things like I'm the only one in the village who has a phone and a computer. So bear with me, bro. Bear with me, yeah. I'm just getting into life. You can do this. I can't believe it. Look, I can see my face. I can see my face. Look.
Yeah. That's it. You're mobile, man. You're mobile.
I'm just out in the ends, but you know what I mean? Just coming back from
I can see my face now. I can see my face now.
Now I can see it. I can see it now. I can see you now. I can touch your face. I can touch your face.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's going on? You having technical difficulties?
I'm bro. Technical difficulties, man. It's been problems, but hopefully sorted now.
You having technical difficulties? Wicked. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let me just introduce everyone. What's that noise in the background?
That's Musa, blood.
Is it Musa? Who have you got untied up, bro?
He's
got someone tied up.
Am I here?
Yeah, I can hear you, but you're frozen.
Okay.
Anyway,
take the screen off.
Introduce everyone. Let me take this screen off just so you can talk. I got Uncle Rod's hosting the show with me today. Uncle, tell me what's happening.
Listen, glad to be here, man, because every time we're here, we always have good chats and that. So, glad to be here. Looking forward to the game on Saturday. I won't be able to watch it because I'm working tomorrow around about the time it's going to be on. But I'll catch it later on, and obviously on the Liverpool website, Liverpool channel. I'll catch it later on there. Still, and I'll just do my match reaction next day. But yeah, glad to be here, bro. Glad to be here.
Wicked. I got Anton patrolling the streets, making sure everyone's safe.
I told you you'll find me on the streets or on Instagram. I told you, man. If not on X, Antos Pantos. You see me? I've even got a cape.
There you go. He's there. We've got Albert joining us today. How you doing, Albert? Nice to meet you as well for the first time.
I'm good. How are you two, bro?
I'm all right, bro. Everyone's
big up, Albert. Big up.
Yo, Ross, what's up? What happened to the hair, man?
It's gone, man.
You know what?
It's gone. No, where you been, bro?
Oh, we're all there, bro. We're all there, bro.
I've been coming in and out of the UK. I'm actually here now. I'm going to Anfield tomorrow.
Oh, skiing. Listen, we need to meet. We need to meet up one time.
Yeah, I'm here till the 25th. So I'll go to Bournemouth as well.
Oh, wicked.
Oh,
listen,
so you came on to
got your number. We to link.
Yeah.
And listen, I may be coming to Luton because I lost a friend, like a schoolmate, and they're burying him in Luton. So I may come.
Sorry.
I may come to the funeral. The only reason why I won't come is if I don't feel like I want to see a dead body. But
okay. Well, let me know. We'll link up. Definitely.
I'll let you know, bro. But I'm here. I'm in Colindale right now.
Oh, wicked.
Welcome. And Musa, you got it sorted. It was two of you for a second, but now there's one. How you doing, bro?
Yeah. there two of me. I've no idea what happened. Honestly, there's some issues I've had for a minute, but hopefully everything's sorted now. Okay, but
Cool.
I think I'm good, man. Liverpool playing on the weekend, 3:00 kickoff. Bro, I can't wait to watch Sluts Men again, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, hopefully it's 4 games on that, bro. 4 wins before on that. I'm happy with that, bro.
That's it.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
That's it, exactly. Like before we get the show going, let me thank the chat for being here, interacting with us. Let me get some of their comments out of the way. Should be joined by Enz as well soon. He says here he will be there. Make sure you like, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. Albert is here as well. He's with us. So Ravi says, big up the crew, them. Like, subscribe. Exactly that. Richard says, hi, Fawzi, guest chat. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all doing? Like, comment, share, subscribe. LFC versus Nottingham Forest, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Lineup, prediction, respect. Many thanks. Thank you as well for joining us. And it says, respect to all Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. Love, respect, you'll never walk alone. Ravi says here, Robin Hood and his merry men coming to Anfield to try and rob 3 points to give to the poor, but Liverpool will be on it. Tiger uppercut. That's a Street Fighter reference for anyone that don't know. Richard also says here, it's my pleasure to acknowledge the contribution of Norby, Rods, Albert, Musa, Fawzi, Anton, and Chat. Your expertise, intelligence, and dedication to providing insightful analysis and breakdown. Thank you very much, Richard. Big up yourself.
Big up that.
Hollywood Rock says, was just on Igal stream. Deji versus Alex, the Spurs fan. Tottenham versus Tottenham beef. Absolutely hilarious. Might go check that out later.
Oh, well, definitely.
And Richard says here, Anton, amazing adventures. Yeah, he's on a mission today. He is on a mission. But before we get started,
yo, Anton, don't get robbed. Go back home, man.
Right here, man. I robbed myself right here.
Yeah, it looks like you're going through an alleyway, man. Be careful.
Yeah. No, I'm on the motorway, bro.
Man, don't let anybody bust your nut and collect your sweets, man. Collect your M&Ms and shit, man.
No, I've ate them already.
But yeah, before we get into the Liverpool Nottingham Forest match, quickly want to ask people, what do you guys think about? And I'll start off with Albert here. What do you think about the international break coming three games into the season?
Fucked up, man. Don't even go there, man. Just fucked up.
Sure.
This is the quickest international break, you know.
These FIFA fuckers and their money-loving, money-grabbing shit is gonna ruin players, man. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining that Odegaard is injured. I'm not, right? I'm not complaining that Nathan Ake is injured. I'm not. But could have been a Liverpool player. Like, I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Elliot is like second fucking fiddle, man. We can deal without him.
Nah. We have 7 games, bro. He could have Soboslai need the rest.
I hear you, but I'm talking about, see, we are not playing the Klopp style of 4-3-3 anymore. So in the middle 3, we are playing a 10. And if Soboslai is not playing, the next person you would think of is probably Curtis Jones. Gakpo can play. We have a few. I'm just saying that we have a few. But when you meet Arsenal without Odegaard, that's big, right? Yeah. Arsenal without Odegaard, that's big. So I'm not complaining because they get rolled up tomorrow. They definitely get rolled up next week. That's it. They're out of the title race. Done.
100%.
Who's that left? Uncle just dropped.
He said he's frozen. He's gonna reboot.
Honestly,
I think this has been the quickest international break for me. Like, honestly, seeing all that stuff on Twitter, I think got me through it pretty much. It's not that. It wasn't that. Like, think about how long and drawn out international break is. I felt like this one was pretty quick compared to the other ones. Or like, I've had time to waste. Like, if you understand what I
It's
mean. Like,
over and done with, you mean? It's like over and done with.
Yeah.
Over and done with. I hear that.
Yeah, and there was good games on as well. Netherlands versus Germany as well. That was a good game. So Gravenberch ball out. We saw Gravenberch ball out. You know, like that's what I'm trying to say to you. Like we saw Trent ball out too, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I like the Gravenberch stuff, man. That pass was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I want to watch stuff like that. That pass was incredible. Like we're seeing Gravenberch at maximum capabilities here, bro. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Like we're gonna hopefully this carries on it. Hopefully this carries on, man.
We'll touch on Gravenberch, but one question I wanted to ask you, Musa, is if you had control over these international fixtures, how would you organize it?
Honestly,
I don't. To be honest, I really don't know, and I don't care. I just think that the competitions are too many. The good players, because they have to play for their national teams, are under too much pressure. I mean, look at how Haaland is playing. If Haaland had gone Euros, he wouldn't have already scored like 6 or 7 goals. He's fresh. He's revitalized. He's ready to go another season. The body needs rest and recuperation. Look, on the other hand, look at someone like McAllister. You can see he's just a snip away from having a problem. So for me, I just think FIFA should do something about this. I mean, how do you have an international break 3 weeks into the season, and you forget that for a team like Liverpool that has caught fire, this could be like the end of that fire. If we don't do well against Nottingham Forest tomorrow, everybody's going to blame the international break. That's the problem. I really think that this international shit is a little too much, man. All these
at least we're not playing top 30. That's all I'm happy about. At least we're not playing top 30 right after international break, and it could have been it could be a real mess. Like United, they're playing top 30. That could be a real mess for them, honestly. They're playing away from home as well. It's even worse.
I mean, if you play for Pago Bay United, it doesn't matter whether you are international or not. Nobody gives a fuck. Right? We're at a point where you have a team like Liverpool, and virtually the first 11 of Liverpool, maybe one of them who's not an international player. If somebody goes and gets injured, and we've had that in the past. And I don't know whether you guys watch Inside Training, the latest one. But when they were training after they came back, Slot was using only like a quarter of the pitch to train them. I don't know whether you guys noticed it.
I did.
That's the reason why he did that. He's not doing full training. So if you get caught cold, in your next match, then that's international break for you. It's a little bit too much. And they have another one in like 2 weeks. You know that? They have another one in like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it is. That's how it is in this day and age, man. Especially with the money going around, and back and forth, Players are not players and humans. They're commodities, guys. They're commodities. They come to and fro with them. You know what I'm saying? Because the money they're making, and so you make $1 million in 2 weeks, so he's fine. You're fine. We need you to be a dance monkey, man. All the time, just like people going to like Love Island, they got to be chatting all the time. It's only them, only in the spotlight. You understand? So I see where it's coming from. It's the money thing, bro. And like I said, they're commodities.
The thing is, I don't understand why when they could easily do this, right? Is and Ravi says it here, where they could just stop those little breaks of international break and then finish the season around April, and then you've got the whole of May to play a little tournament, and then give the guys a break. At least you have the time with them, like a 4 week spell where you can actually get to know them, rather than all of this breaks here. Someone gonna get injured here, come back. Could have just done it, and people would have watched it. The season's done. What's left? Because we're gonna crave football. We watch that international football. Mid-season or in the beginning of a season, it doesn't make sense, especially after you just finished the tournament. You finished the Euros, you finished the Copa America, you finished the Olympics, and then international again. Doesn't make sense.
They should definitely do something about it, man.
FIFA are being disingenuous. You know, they can organize the qualifiers in alternate years, let them meet for a mini tournament, and then the qualifiers is done, right? But you know why that doesn't happen, right? It's the broadcasting rights for the sub what do you call it, confederations, because all of them want the money. For example, for CONMEBOL have just sold their rights to a group called Fanatics. They are rolling about $100 million dollars. They are not gonna play all the qualifiers at one sitting. They are going to change it. Same thing with the Africans. I mean, we have 52 countries, so CAF wants to make maximum money out of it. And then CAF also has Cup of Nations every 2 years. So, I mean, it's an unspoken thing, but many managers in especially in the Prem, like that little racist Guardiola, they don't like African players. He doesn't want to. I didn't say he doesn't like black players. He doesn't want African players because of AFCON and AFCON qualifications. So they need to look at it and change it for the betterment of the game, because it's not working. They're just like getting injured.
Did
and
you hear
then
they're making AFCON like they're making AFCON in like December-ish now. That's what I heard. I heard the next AFCON is going to be in like December
and you
now.
know the thing for us Africans. The thing for us Africans is depending on where you're going to host the tournament, and then there's rain. Because for the subtropical Africa, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Nigeria, all the countries in that belt, it rains heavily in June. You can't have any tournament in June, July, August in that part of the world. You can't. Not possible. Okay? Unless you are covering all the stadia. You can't. So that's another issue. Now then they need to take it to January, because that's the only time. And in January in the Northern African countries, it's too hot. But they have adjusted that they play the matches in the evening is a little cooler. It doesn't make it too much better, but and then if you go down to the south in Southern Africa in June, July, it's winter. Because of the southern hemisphere, it's winter. It's really, really cold in South Africa and Namibia and those places. So they should just do it. What CAF should do is they should just move the tournament to 4 years, so that if they're inconveniencing the teams, you inconvenience them once a while, not every other year.
But they won't do it because of money. They won't do it because of money. That's the
They want to make money.
They're not doing it. They're not doing it. They are collecting money from Total.
Money, doesn't it?
They are collecting money from Total. There's no way they're going to do it.
The thing's what it comes down to at the end of the day, like, it always comes down to money. You know what I mean? We can talk about it and we can sort of like debate about
try and dissect it.
It just comes down to money, and like these people want to be making their money, because the fact of the day, we just had an international tournament where certain people have got injured. Yeah, now to be honest with you, I know it's Arsenal and shouldn't really care. It's Arsenal, but you know what? In the day, it's football. Yeah, you got 2 players from Arsenal. Yeah, that's got injured in the tournament and the day. That doesn't mean shit. Excuse my language. It means nothing. I mean, what's the Nation League? It's just literally a glorified friendly. Do you know what I mean? Because of the day, like, people's moaning about the friendly, saying, look, you know, why are we breaking up a season just to play a friendly? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So they had to think of another idea, because the friendlies at the day was bringing in money. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Especially if you play at Wembley, it's bringing in money, right? And so they had to think of another idea to get around it. Then they had a Nations League. Do you know what I mean? This is glorified friendly. But then you look at situations like Wembley, yeah. Whereas before with Wembley, right, winners of semi-finals of the FA Cup, right, you played one leg in at Aston Villa at Villa Park, and the other leg the next day was at Old Trafford, yeah. You know what I mean, yeah, right. So, right, for the last couple of years now, you're playing it at Wembley. So look, you're playing 2 legs, like 2 legs.
Yeah.
Right? One's playing one day, one's playing the next day. Yeah. Or semi-final. Then you meet again at the day, right? Yeah. In the final, one of the 2 teams meet in the final. Do you know what I mean? So basically, if it's a team from up Newcastle, they've got to come all the way from Newcastle down to London, right? And if they get to the finals, they've got to do that all over again. Why? It's because it's making them money. Do you know what I mean? Until these people that are making money from TV rights and whatever, all other things, until they're held accountable for their actions, what's going to happen? You're just going to get this all the time. You're literally just going to get this all the time.
And with that, it's sucking the love of the game, isn't it? It's sucking the love of the game.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Eventually, it will come to the end, and it'll be like, no one wants to really onto it.
Why do you think people are doing that with the Club World Cup as well? Like, they're increasing it so crazy. Like, they're making it like big because there's money. And then at the end of the day, it's all money. All this, like, they're making the World Cup bigger as well. It's all money, man. It's like they're all trying to. It's FIFA and UEFA trying to compete for who's trying to. They're all trying to compete with each other. Honestly, it's just
they're gonna lose the love for the game, man.
You got all these different platforms. You got all these different platforms. Like first it was BT Sport, and it's called something else now, TNT or something.
TNT,
it's called TNT. You got all these different platforms, right? Buying sort of like the rights to sort of like certain Premiership games, certain Champions League games.
Prime now.
Prime's got Champions League football. I didn't know that until I saw a billboard the other day.
Right. Now they want to make their money.
Games, that's what I'm trying to say. There's 8 games for each
piece of
club,
the pie.
Yeah, it's silly because a football fan would want one platform where you can watch all football rather than having to subscribe to about 5 different platforms just to get.
But then again, it's all about the
money. Yeah, 100%.
That's it.
But they can't complain.
And players are commodities.
Yeah, but they can't complain when people start doing a piracy because this was pushing people into it.
Because do you remember? And then do you remember if we like look at another scenario? Yeah. Do you guys remember Dave, when you used to on a Saturday night you used to be able to watch boxing on a Saturday night? A good boxing match on a Saturday night. It'd be Nigel Benn or Chris Eubanks.
These guys are too young though.
But you used to be able to watch that on a Saturday night. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you that people stop going out, right, on a Saturday till late, just so they can watch the boxing. Do you know what I mean? You know, streets of bet, depending on obviously of who was fighting. Do you know what I mean? But then Sky got onto it, and they started doing box office. Do you know what I mean? So not only was you paying for
like the Americans, it was Americans that started doing it.
Exactly. Not only were you paying for the subscription of Sky anyway, because a lot of people don't know when Sky came around first and Sky Sports was there. Sky Sports was free. It was free, and then after a couple of years, right, they started to charge £5 for subscription. Add on £5 only subscription. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and then much later on, they had like do you remember Premiership Plus? We had to pay extra for certain games. Do you know what I mean? Listen, it's all money. Do you know what I mean? When there's all these big
boils down to money.
Yeah, all of it. When these big companies get involved, when these big companies get involved in with what you're doing, with sports and everything that, right? Listen, what people got to remember, they're investing money, so they want to see a return. They want to see a return for that. So gone are the days when you used to watch some good sports on BBC One or maybe ITV.
The match. Remember them ones, the match and all that.
So check this out, right? If you live in the US, okay, if you want to watch the Prem, you have to have your cable, right? And then you have to have what do you call it? Peacock. So Peacock, you have to subscribe. And then if you want to watch the Champions League, you have to subscribe to Paramount. That's after your cable. Then if you want to watch the cup matches, you have to subscribe to ESPN. Cup matches, French League, German Bundesliga, Spanish La Liga, all that you have to subscribe to ESPN Plus. So they started off at $5.99. That was cool. You thought you could do it. Right now they are $22 and they're still going each. So apart from your $150 to $200 cable, because even with the Prem, if you don't have USA, you can't watch the special matches. Like Man U and Liverpool were played on USA. So if you don't have USA on your cable, and USA is a premium channel, you can't watch it. So it keeps skyrocketing, and by the time you add it all up, you pay like $300 a month just to watch TV. And I haven't spoken about, if you're a fight fan, forget it, because anytime there's a big fight, it's now gone up to like $120 to watch a big fight.
Like you at ringside, like you're ringside, yeah.
So when for example, so when this kid from Oklahoma, what's his name? The boxer from Oklahoma, guy who knocks everybody the fuck out. What's his name? Welterweight guy. I forgot to come on, guys. Oh, he's from Oklahoma. Come on, give me a name. Those of you who are fight fans. He's a boxer, not MMA boxer.
No idea. I'm not a boxing fan, so
he just beats everybody the fuck. He's gonna fight he's gonna fight next. He's gonna fight soon. Anyway, his is like 120. Then you go down and so for example, when Joshua fights Dubois, that's another 120 if you want to watch it. So
that's next week, isn't it? That's
next week.
So that's how it goes. At a point in time, you have to stop yourself and ask yourself what you want to pay for or what you don't want to pay for. But it's addictive, right? It's addictive. So it's very, very addictive. I mean, there's no way I'm going to miss any Liverpool match. I just won't. Even if they are playing Hell 11, I'm watching Hell 11.
That's it, guys. Let me just quickly give a shout out to John RKO who just subbed. This is for you, John.
Damn, son, you just hit with the wow effect.
That's for you, son.
Damn, son. Okay. right. Okay. You know, I hope you guys not religious there. You know what I mean? Damn, son.
Beast. That beast is a G.
You know what I'm saying?
That beast is a G. Let me tell you that he's a G.
Let's get into the Liverpool stuff, guys. Yeah. So let me come to Anton on this one. We're back from the international break. Liverpool back. Almost everyone's healthy, apart from Harvey Elliott.
Yeah.
Who do you think are the standout players for Liverpool heading into the Forest game?
The Forest game. All of them, bro. They all needed, bro. They all needed, bro. At this moment, the train's going forward, and all the people that made the train go forward through these 3 games should be on the same train going against the Forest. You know what I'm saying? Even though it could be a smaller team to say that, but we said that against Ipswich. But Ipswich, they're going to come out firing this first game at their ground and things like that. Yeah, Nottingham Forest going to think, you know what, we're staying in the Premier League, just prove something. They're going to have something to prove.
Yeah.
But hopefully, Klopp's way of play, we should top them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Slot's way, yeah.
Yeah, it's Slot's way, not Carlito's way. It's Slot's way. It's Slot's way now.
Let me ask Musa the same thing. Who's your standout guys going into this game?
There's a couple, of course. Mohamed Salah, man. That's the guy, the main guy. Of course, we're gonna talk about Mohamed Salah because that Man United performance was amazing. Like he doesn't surprise you anymore. Like honestly, the way he plays the game now, it doesn't.
One thing,
really
Musa, before you continue, Musa, this is a good question from Joe Powell. Like, bear in mind we're playing AC Milan on a Tuesday as well. When you want the type of guys that you want to be starting this game, or will be key for you, make sure have a think about who would you rest and who would you play on that day.
I think we might. I don't know if you would rotate for the AC Milan game. I don't think we'd rotate for this game. Honestly, I think we'd more because AC Milan. Let's be honest, they aren't a great football team right now. I think AC Milan fans will say that's the same thing. They I think the transfer window. You looked at the transfer. They bought Morata and that, bro. They aren't good right now. They're in the bin. They're honestly in the bin right now.
No, but they've got a couple of good players.
Reinders and that.
The Dutch player, bro.
He's a good player. I've watched him in the Euros. He's good. For fun as well, they bought as well. It was good. But other than that, honestly, they haven't got that. They play Loftus-Cheek and Pulisic and that, bro. They're not.
Don't underestimate. They've got a new lease of life over there. You know, they got a new lease of life over there. They got living good and that. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't we? I remember the last time we played AC Milan, we beat them with Nat Phillips on the pitch.
Yeah, we beat him twice.
We beat him twice, but we had the second time out away from home. We had Nat Phillips starting.
Yeah.
Am I wrong here? We had Nat Phillips.
Yeah. We'll talk about the Milan game in another preview, but try and stick to Nottingham Forest.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, don't apologize. I'm just trying to steer you back.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Gravenberch now. I'm gonna go to Gravenberch as well. There's another one that's been performing, man. Of course, he has to start. No option now. He has to start. We thought Zubimendi would be the guy that would be the one that we would get for DM. Honestly,
man, fuck that guy.
I think Gravenberch When they were saying the next Pogba, they weren't lying, bro. Honestly, they weren't lying, bro. This guy is honestly incredible, man. Gravenberch is serious, but that's a Pogba type pass that he made against Germany, bro. That's like the crossfield one he does all the time, bro. That Gravenberch guy is serious, man. But honestly, I think this team.
It's a big shot, you know. It's a big shot, you know.
I tell you guys,
next Pogba. They were saying next Pogba when he was 19, bro. They were saying next Pogba when he was 18,
There's
19.
a reason why Slot should rotate because of injury, not because of ability. No, I won't play McAllister in this match because Nottingham Forest are a rough and tough bunch. They always give us trouble at Anfield. We have to play. We have to play a bunch of rougher guys, and that's why I won't start Jota. He should start Darwin Núñez.
Wow, you wouldn't start Jota. That's our best striker, you know.
No. I tell you why I won't start him. Because they will injure him. Okay. Don't forget that Jota is like a fucking pretzel. Treat him with
Jota is like Cinderella, bro. He's like Cinderella.
Treat him with care.
Yeah, glass. Not glass slipper.
I want him. I want him against Milan.
We know Núñez against Forest is on it. We all know Núñez performance against Forest is on it. Like
Núñez is physical, right? Núñez.
Wow. You know what it is? Do you know what it is? Yeah. Do you know what it is? Just cut in quick. Let's cut in quick, yeah? You know what it is? I think really and truly you have to sort of like rotate the squad anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because from my predicted starting lineup, I had Curtis Jones starting with Ryan Gravenberch. Just for not the fact that I rate Jones, it's a fact that the day is squad rotation. Do you know what I mean? You have to rotate because what it is at this present stage, what you're going to find out is games are going to come thick and fast. They're literally going to come thick and fast.
That's why I said all of them.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, like in relation to the day to sort of like rotating Jota with Darwin Núñez, because Darwin Núñez is a bit more direct. He's more direct than Jota. I'm not saying that today he's better than him, but he's a bit more direct. And I think this game with Nottingham Forest might suit him better. Do you know what I mean? And plus, at the end of the day, it gives Jota a rest. You can always have him on the bench and give him 15 minutes towards the end and that, or even 20 minutes. But like these players, like your Jota, like your McAllister, they need a rest. So you have to start kind of rotating. This is why,
especially Jota. Yeah,
especially Jota. And this is why, do you know what I mean? I thought in the day, sort of like our transfer window was pants. I mean, that's for another show. Because we with the games that we're going to have to play, squad rotation at the day is very, very important. It's vital. It is vital. Yes, it's true, Anton. It's vital. Now, if you haven't got the players to rotate with, well, then you're going to be in the crapper. Do you know what I mean? So, really and truly, I think you're going to have to try and rotate as much as you can. Do you know what I mean? utilize your squad as much as you can. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, listen, when it comes to the business end of the season and you find out the people that you rely on haven't got the legs, well, then you can't blame anybody but yourselves. You know what I mean? You know? So it's important it's important tomorrow that we say, right, you know what, Nande, Jota, you hold the bench. McAllister, you hold the bench. I would even say to Trent, you hold the bench. I'm putting Conor Bradley. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you have to rotate it. It's very important.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But did Conor Bradley play for Northern Ireland? Didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I think he might have.
It depends on the minutes. So this is why I said all of them. All the ones that played international football. I would.
Yeah, but as Conor Bradley,
it'll be 45 minutes or maybe.
I think the one that's most likely to drop is McAllister. You know, I think the only one that I remember when even in the international break, he was
Gakpo,
he left out of one of the games? Was he left out of one of the games? Gakpo might get minutes as well. I think Gakpo.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That is a good shout. That's good.
Right,
the other thing as well. Do you know Conor Bradley? He may have played for the Republic of Ireland, but he hasn't had much minutes in the Premiership. So I think you can get away with that one with Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley.
But number one player should be playing is Darwin Núñez because he's not played no minutes, and he should be he should be starving. He should be hungry. He should be bulimic, bro. Bulimic for the ball. I'm telling you, like hungry. I want him to come on. I want to see his eyelids. I want to see fire.
Yeah.
I want to literally see fire that he will come on and he's gonna kill. Yeah, that's what I want.
Yo, man, chill, man. You are calling for more offsides, man. Chill. Relax.
No, but what is it? I think what it is the game tomorrow. I mean, I hear what you're saying, and he does get caught offside a lot, and that frustrates me. Trust me, Uncle. It frustrates me. But what it is at the day, right, is like it's vital at the day that we have like squad rotation, and I think tomorrow Nottingham Forest will actually suit him because Darwin is more direct. He's like go for them. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's just gonna be sort of like the problem's gonna be is keeping him on side. That's what the problem's gonna be.
Here's a question. Here's a question from Ravi. I'll give it to Albert here.
I'm here.
Yeah, this is a question. When is the best time for Liverpool to make subs tomorrow?
I think generally to make subs, you're looking at the 55th to the 65th minutes. That's generally, if you're trying to close out the game, that's a good time. If you're trying to bring on somebody to make an impact, that's a good time. So generally, but it depends on the situation, depends on what you want to do, depends on who you want to give time. I have never subscribed to the view that some players should never be substituted. That's complete bullshit. Because sometimes it's even to protect the player from himself. You know, because we've seen players try to play through 90 minutes and get injured in the 85th minute. What's that all about? So,
100%.
Yeah. Moving a little bit forward. Chiesa had a good time while the internationals was going, training hard with the young kids. Also, surprisingly, Núñez as well didn't go because of the ban that he's got.
Exactly.
So he's hungry.
He's hungry.
That's what I'm saying.
He's been having his one-to-one sessions with Slot and his coaching staff. And you guys said that you've
seen it. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've seen it. It's good because he's just like telling him, "Go shoot."
Yeah. Don't think about it. Just do it.
Don't think about it. Just do it. Just bang it. Just bang it. The training sessions look good. I think him not going to South America, obviously, because the ban and so forth. Again, that's for another show. I think him going sort of like not going there, it's going to do him well or good. That's why I'm saying that Dave. I'm thinking that they starting tomorrow and see if the training that you've done putting through, the training that you've done with, see if it's paid off. The only way you're going to see it's paid off is starting. Now, true, Anton, isn't it? It's true, isn't it, Anton? I'm lying.
I certainly agree. Don't get me wrong. I would love Jota to be on. if there was no international football was played, then ideally, first of all of us would like common sense would say Jota first off.
Yeah.
But Jota's injury record past seasons has not been great, has it? So for me, as far as me manager tomorrow, for me Nunes will be the first one, even though it'll be offside 100 times. He's still gonna try and get something. He could miss 100, like I said, but I'm sure we can get something out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that belief that, you know what, we're gonna play you. It's up to you now. If you want to stay in, you got a guy behind you. You ain't played it in the international game. Focus all your energy onto this game. Get a fucking hat trick. That's what I'll be saying to Mister.
So, guys, let me bring your minds up to something.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the goals that Diaz has scored 3 goals, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 of the goals that he scored. The first one against Brentford, because I was in the stadium that day.
Okay.
If you watch, you will see that that's all Jota.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jota is the one who was directing them in the transition where to put the ball.
Yeah.
Same thing happened with the Salah assist, the one that Diaz scored with the header. If you watch the clip, you realize that he was telling him where to put the ball as he was running. And when they got them on the, was it 4-on-2 or whatever it is, he told him to loop. He did a hand signal, like loop it over to the
back post. Yeah, and back post.
So what Jota gives you in transition is completely different from what our resident donkey gives you.
100%.
Yeah, we know that.
Only thing though is I worry about the way that the Nottingham Forest midfielders and their defense play.
Yeah.
And I would rather have somebody who is more brawny and we take it to them direct. Because I think that
that's where,
given all things and the Anfield effect, we roll them over somehow one way or the other.
Yeah.
So
that is why
that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
I don't want them to injure Jota. Or McAllister. I don't think McAllister should play that much either.
My thinking about it is I do agree that if there's going to be changes, that Jota should make way for Nunes, and not only because to protect Jota, but also one thing I've been noticing when we had Klopp and Nunes, these are 2 fiery characters, right? Nunes, you could easily light a fire under him, and that's some of the criticism he's been getting. He's not composed enough. He's not calm enough. And I think someone like Klopp will probably actually make him even more anxious, more, jittery around goal, because Klopp's personality is to bring that out of people. Slot, on the other hand, looks like a calm.
Who's tied it, man? Somebody use toilet. Somebody's using the toilet, man. Loud that, innit? Loud that, man. Loud that.
I'm muting it.
Mute that, man. He got mama clan.
This is classic, man. Anton, having a dump while on YouTube.
You know what I mean? I thought, bro, what's going on here, blood? You know what I mean? Shadow dog. You know what I mean? You was talking about, right? Something with Jimmy Riddle.
Wait. You so you lot I didn't be in the kitchen, yeah? Wow, you man blood clot, in the kitchen.
You're too lying, Anton's lying, he's a liar, you know. He's a liar.
Oh, my God. Wow, I was going to make a tea. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Anton,
you man thought I
You didn't do yourself any favors.
Why? I'm in the kitchen, man. I put the phone down.
The angle was crazy.
Anton.
Wow. Actually, in the kitchen now. You're in the kitchen now. You're in the kitchen. But you wasn't before, man.
No, I was in the kitchen before, bruv. I was in the kitchen before.
Anton.
I got iPhone 16. He picks up everything,
innit? Anton, be careful, man. Don't get caught slipping like Uncle Shannon Sharp, man.
No, bro.
No, it's true.
No, No, bro.
I can hear somebody who's having
I was doing my best to try and ignore it. I was like, no, that can't be. That cannot
Man,
be.
thought it was wow. I put water in the kettle, you know. You man, you know. Savages. Wow.
But anyway, let's get back into it. Sorry, guys.
I'm going to toilet now. Yeah. I'm going to toilet now. Yeah.
But yeah, Arne Slot is a different character to Klopp, so he's more of a methodical, calm guy, and I think he can pass that on to Nunes and calm him down in such situations. And it's actually the best time. We're at Anfield. We're playing Nottingham Forest. This is the best time to actually rotate and maybe get to see some of these guys, because 2 days later we've got a game in Milan. They have to travel. It's going to be long. It's going to be tough. So I tend to agree with everyone here.
Do you know what it is though? Do you know what it is now? It's just a quick one. I think when you have games, right? Certain games require different methods. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You can't have the same methods all the time because you just get worked out quick. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Some games sort of like has to have different methods, and I think a game like this will suit Nunes. It will suit him because it's more direct and it's more like get at him. Do you know what I mean? You see it today that last time we played.
He's at home. He's at home as well. It's going to be loved, man. It's going to be loved.
Remember when we played them at sort of like we played them at Nottingham Forest at the Forest ground, right? We played them there. It was a combination of like McAllister and Nunes. Obviously, that got the goal. You know, Reggie got the goal and everything like You know, now a lot of people don't realise it. That's the first time we've beaten Nottingham Forest at their ground since 1984. 1984. You understand what I'm saying? Man was 14 years old.
Well, they ain't been around for a while.
I know 23 years, but the fact of the day, so like it proves to show at the day there's some improvements with the team, because you got to think it's not our fault, obviously, at the day that they haven't been around. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because Rods, if you remember back in the day, it was them versus Liverpool.
It was what?
It was them versus Liverpool for the big boys.
Yeah. Forest.
Early 80s, it was them versus Liverpool.
Yeah, because them man said that's the thing is about teams like Nottingham Forest back in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, you couldn't play with them too tough. They were a really good team. There was a really good team. Remember them back-to-back championships, and back-to-back European Cups.
European Cups.
As well. Do you know what I mean? Back-to-back European Cups. There was serious business back in the day. You know what I mean? So the fact of the day that it took us so long to beat them at the ground. Because remember the day, just because they haven't been in the Premiership and they for 23 years, it doesn't mean that we ever played them in FA Cups and all that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, different games requires a different method, and it may require that kind of method tomorrow with Darwin Nunes to say, look, you know what, today, go out there and show me what you've learned. Go out there and show me what you learned for that. And the only problem with people like Jota, I love the guy because one season when Jota wasn't injured, he scored 20 goals in all competition. I still remember those 2 goals he scored against Arsenal. 5 goals,
I know they hated him for a while as well.
They did.
They hated him for a while.
It's just really at the day keeping that guy fit. And I think in a season like this, it is vital. I'm telling you again, it is vital that we keep Jota
and it's
fit.
Imperative. It's vital and it's imperative. A man like him gets to play as many games as he can. We want quality.
It could be different.
We want quality and quantity. Yeah.
It could be different.
Seeing that you fuckers don't want to spend no money, you better keep it fit.
There you go. That's another thing I could have, but that's another thing.
That is why.
You know what I mean? Them man ain't spending the money.
Y'all fuckers want to make profit during the summer window. They don't want to spend. They fucking make profit.
Having said that,
thank you for calling fuckers anyway.
Having said that, guys, let me come to Musa. What's your starting lineup against Forest?
My starting lineup. Honestly, I think it's not about like I'm gonna say Slot's. I'm gonna say Slot's starting lineup. It's gonna be pretty much the same, I think. But it's
No, that's
Jones.
boring. That's boring. Who would you start if you?
Who would I start? It's Nunes up top, Diaz on the left, Salah on the right. It's Curtis Jones. It's Curtis Jones. It's Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, and then the rest of the back four is the same, and the keeper's the same. That's who I'd start personally. That's what I'm saying. 2 changes, I think.
Okay, Uncle, what are you saying? Who you
So
starting?
I'm going at the only.
sorry.
I'm making 2. Oh, it's me. Sorry, I'm making 2.
Yeah, it's you. I thought it was me.
I'm making 2 changes. I'm going with Darwin Nunes and I'm going with Curtis Jones over over Alexis and Jota, because we did those 2 guys are critical for Milan. Make no mistake, those 2 guys are critical for Milan. So I would even have said to drop Konate as well, but this guy, the center forward of Nottingham Forest, is very physical. The New Zealand guy. So
Wood.
You don't want him against that little pancake that we have.
No, we don't.
No. I'll tell you what though. I watched the game the other day. I was at the England under-21s when they play Austria, and that was in Luton the other day. Kwanzaa had a wicked, great game. Kwanzaa was like man of the match. Like man of the match, sort of kind of.
He's the captain, isn't he? He's a captain, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But he played very well, Uncle Abba. Very, very well. I mean, I still don't think this is a game for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think the backline should be changed as well. But Uncle, who you starting? Uncle Rods.
Yeah. You listen, it's gonna be pretty much kind of like the same, but I'm making 3 changes. Do you know what I mean? I'm making 3 changes. I'm having obviously Alisson in goal. I'm having Conor Bradley, Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson. In midfield, it's gonna be literally it'll be either. No, I'm gonna go like this: Gravenberch and Endo. I'm putting Gravenberch and Endo in midfield. Do you know what I mean? They could do that double pivot. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Then up top, I'm having like Salah on one side, Luis Diaz on the other side, the left. I'm having Darwin Nunes going through the middle. Do you know what I mean? And then I'm having Szoboszlai as a 10. Do you know what I mean? So it will be 3 changes for me, really. 3 changes. Do you know what I mean? Because it's imperative, because we got this Inter Milan game, AC Milan game coming up. We should roll over them, but I want some of our main players. I want them fresh. I think Jota will be a madness for them. Jota will be a madness for AC Milan. You know what I mean? So 3 changes for me.
Yeah, I'll be making 2 changes. I will take off Jota for Nunes, and I'll also take Robbo off for Tsimikas for me. Okay. I need to see Tsimikas get some game time and let Robbo deal with use his experience against Milan over in Milan. Yeah, so that's me. Before we end it, and I like to keep it nice short, about an hour show. That way, Anton can go back to the toilet.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Anton, I'll come to you first. What's your score prediction for this game?
Right. First, we didn't tell me about my 11. Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
You know what I mean? Are you being racist now? You being racist or what?
My bad. Go ahead. What's your 11?
Bro.
My bad.
Man.
That's
right. I will play. You won't be. You know what? I'll change the fullbacks and I'll play the 2 holding midfielders. It'll be Alisson, Bradley, Konate, VVD, Tsimikas, Endo, Jones, Szoboszlai, Salah, Diaz, Nunes.
Say that again.
Right. The fullbacks have changed, right? It'll be the fullbacks change and the midfielders change. So it's Conor Bradley at right back, Konate, VVD, Tsimikas, Alisson in goal, Endo and Jones, Szoboszlai as a 10, Salah, Nunes, Diaz.
Oh,
That's it.
Anton, there's no West Ham on a cup game. You know that, right? It's 3
What?
points. I said that's not West Ham for the Carabao Cup. There's 3 points.
No. I'm saying rotation, and we needed something fresh. Give these guys a chance. That's what he said.
I think we need the points, and we shouldn't underestimate Nottingham Forest. They're pretty troublesome.
No, I'm not underestimating them. I'm not underestimating them. I'm keeping the other players fresh for the next game. So we want all competitions. You know what I mean? Obviously, if they're not playing the full game, I'm sure we're going to do some kind of pull and throw, half time, 65th minute, 60th minute, and then we'll do them China changes. I'm telling these guys to start. Say, good. Change my mind.
I
About the real starting 11.
also want to see Chiesa get some game time.
Oh, 100%. 100. 1,000,000%.
He'll be the
I
best.
think coming on.
Yeah, 100%.
He can't start.
And of course, the one person who should start that match at any cost is Gravenberch.
Yeah,
That kid is becoming a little monster, man.
he is. He's becoming
All
unplayable.
he needed was a chance, wasn't it? All he needed was a chance.
100%. Anton, I'll stick with you. And what's your score prediction for the game?
The score prediction for the game, I'm going to go 2-0. A goal early, first 10
Who's the
minutes,
scorers?
and Nunez. Nunez the first one.
Yeah.
Nunez for the second one. Diaz sets him up. Second goal.
All right.
That's it. I've foreseen it. I've foreseen it.
What's it now?
Score prediction, I think we wrap them up 3-0.
Who's your scorers?
Salah scores 1 or 2. Somebody else scores the third. Maybe Curtis Jones. No, Salah and Diaz. Of course, Salah and Diaz. Between the two of them, they score 3 times. Nunez is not going to score. Forget him. He's not going to score.
The blind man will score. I think he's going to score, man. The blind man's going to score.
Nunez will miss a lot of chances. He's going to be offside, but he may provide an assist here and there. He may occupy the centre backs here and there. But for goals, with his current form, you can't bet against Diaz. And Salah always has to. Salah will get.
And you can't bet against the Nunez to score.
Chat,
He's gonna be offside. He's gonna be offside. You know that for a fact. He's gonna be offside.
He's going to be offside.
Yeah. He's our Inzaghi. Hopefully we can turn him into our Inzaghi. Offside like about 100 times in a game, but that one time you thought he was offside, he'll be onside. But yeah, chat. Right, your score predictions in the chat, and go ahead, Musa. What's your score prediction?
I think clean sheet again. 2-0. 2-0.
Wow,
Who's your scorers?
Who's my scorers? Ooh, I think it'll be a bit different. I think Diaz will score again. Hopefully Diaz will score again. I need him to continue his run because people are doubting him. Me, myself included. But now he's stepping it up again, bro. He's getting his goals. And hopefully, maybe give me a Curtis Jones. Give me a Curtis Jones, please.
Oh, okay, I hear you.
And I would just love it. Just for it. Just like the people, the doubters. I just want all the doubters to just shut up. That's all I want, honestly. If Curtis Jones scores, everyone will just stay quiet. If Diaz scores again, there's gonna be nothing on Diaz anymore. People won't be hating on him like that, bro. I was trying to say to you, like, hopefully those two score for me.
Diaz scores again. I have to make a confession. I've been one of the people who wanted Diaz sold.
Me too.
On current form, I'm saying give him a new contract. So
wait. Let's wait until at least January. Let's see if he continues.
No, you see, there's something about him that has transformed him. And today, I was listening to someone on TalkSport. I forgot the person, but the person said that it is Jota who has transformed Diaz. And like I said, you need to watch them in transition. Jota is like an orchestra conductor. He directs them where to play the ball, where to put the ball, just like Roberto Firmino used to do. So if they consistently play together, he can bring out better from Diaz and save him from himself when it comes to making those decisions in the final third. Because maybe he's like a jack in the box. You need to tell him where to put it. So that's what I see. If that continues, fine. That's the reason why I want us to protect Jota as much as we possibly can. But I also think that Chiesa may be able to do that as well because he seems cerebral, like a little bit more cerebral, than a resident donkey.
What do you call it? Resident donkey.
Resident donkey. Yeah.
Oh,
Uncle Rod.
He came on the last time he came on, he missed a fucking glaring header and was offside in the same play. What the fuck is wrong with you, Darwin? Come on.
Yeah, but like you know what it is in that last game and everything that he wasn't the only one who was getting guts. Because remember the day, when Anton, you did it with me, didn't you?
Big up Jamie Phillips.
Watch along with me. And like remember we was cussing Szoboszlai for what he done and for that. Because all he had to do to put his foot through it.
Yeah,
he's trying to pass for the ball and the chance had gone. So listen,
trying to do some disguise thing.
Yeah. I mean I said to Anton on that game, all right, analysing sort of like slot. I think breaking news that's on Monday, isn't it? It's on Monday. That's Monday. I said to Anton before. I said to Anton before, like about like slot. His style and obviously the way he wants to play football. Do not expect a high scoring game. Yeah, he's the sort of person that he just wants to get the job done. You know what I mean? Wants to get the job done, get the points, go home. Get the points, go home.
Could have been 5 against United, though.
Yeah?
It could have been 5 against United, didn't it?
Yeah, it could have been.
It really could.
You know what, Moose? It could have been 6. Seriously.
Yeah.
It could have been 6.
Yeah, I think our boys declared like a cricket match. They declared. I thought that was very unprofessional.
Someone's like didn't want to shoot. Someone's like
buried that long.
Someone's like literally didn't care. He looked like he was playing by the side. You know when he was not playing serious.
Boys,
he looked like
even Salah, bro. Salah was taking the piss at the end. Salah was doing some normal dumb shit.
You know what it is at the day? I think when you look at that game, you know what I mean? Just to obviously analyse it again, you know what I mean? When you look at that game, it's a certain time in the game, it became too easy. It literally just became too easy to do what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? And I've noticed with Liverpool over the years, when games get too easy, they start doing dumb shit. They just start doing dumb shit.
Yeah, complacent. Complacency.
Yeah. It was like that under Rafa Benitez, and it was like that under Gerard Houllier. Do you know what I mean? When games have got too easy for them, they start doing the dumb shit. So, but if you get back to tomorrow's game, I think not a high scoring game, but I think 3-0. Yeah.
We are second because of goals scored.
If
they had rolled up Manchester United properly, we'll be top of the league.
Yeah, we'll be top of the league, but the thing is that
you know what?
Being unprofessional.
Albert, I hate them so much. I would wish it was like a 5 or 6 or 7-0. I don't care where we were. We could have been last. As long as we beat them and let's go at their ground, it would have been like.
But the fact is,
celebration.
With Arne Slot at the end of the day, this is what I say to people. With Arne Slot, he's not like that. With Klopp at the end of the day, right? Klopp at the end of the day would have gone for the juggler. We literally gone for the juggler at the end of the day, right? And that would have been probably a 6 or 7-0. I'm telling you, if Klopp was in charge, that would have been a 6 or 7-0. You think at the end of the day you can let them off the hook? No way, right? But Arne Slot is more
if Szoboszlai had taken that shot.
One second, Albert.
Okay, go ahead.
What I'm trying to say, when you look at Arne Slot just wants to get the job done. So if he gets 1, 2, or even 3 goals ahead, he's just going to sharp, and just say, look, and don't make no mistakes, Don't make no mistakes. Keep holding the ball, and we get the 3 points. With Klopp now was a different thing. He's like saying,
rock and roll football.
Yeah, if you get 2 or 3 goals up, right? Listen, I want 6. I want 7.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
understand what I'm
yeah,
getting at? Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So I think it's 3-0 tomorrow. Nunes double, yeah, and Salah gets 1.
The blind man double.
Yeah, Salah gets 1. 3-0.
You know, against Man United, right? If Szoboszlai had taken that shot, we would have beaten them by 6.
Yeah.
If the fourth goal had gone in at the time, it would have been 6-0.
Yeah, true. Because it would have been it could have been a landslide. Sometimes goals happen at certain times, and it's a landslide. It just keeps on coming. And
Exactly.
I think you could be right.
Exactly. If I was playing, I would have been on Szoboszlai's neck. I'd be like, "What's wrong with you, bro? You saw what they did last season. They interrupted our league and our FA Cup, and you're having mercy on them, like dilly-dallying on the ball,
bro. You know what I would have done if I was saying, Szoboszlai, I will slap your girlfriend. Let's go. I will slap her.
100%.
Yeah, you know, Klopp would have left his skin if Szoboszlai did that when he was manager. Man.
Oh yeah,
he would have shed his skin.
He would have gone mad. He would have gone mad. He go, what do you think you're doing?
I mean, why are you trying to walk the ball into the net? What's that for? Yeah. Put it away, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
Jamie,
I gotta go get. Yeah, we agree, big man. We agree. But thing is, if you have them, fuck them over. That's all we're saying. Like, fuck them over, man.
100%. Especially at their ground.
Especially Man United. They messed up our season last year. Last season, they messed up our season.
Yeah.
When we lost that FA Cup quarterfinal, our whole season went south. The boys lost confidence, everything. Every now and then is not overkill to make sure that you hit a fly with a hammer. Make sure it's really dead.
It's true. It's true, though. It's true.
They've been on our necks for so fucking long. Fucking 13 championships. Before Ferguson, they didn't have nothing. They hadn't won anything. They were just a cup team. All of a sudden, we need to fucking roll them over all the fucking time. Go back to the 80s when we used to kill them home and away.
Yeah. They were on seven league titles, and Ferguson got them to 20. So
but there's content to that. There's content to that because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that was going on.
Yeah, and there was a certain manager who was on the board of
in relation to sort of like them getting
the Premier League.
These titles. Yeah, in relation to them getting these titles, there's a lot of content that we have to look at. It wasn't that easy because what it was at the day, right? We came to a time at the day that he knew he couldn't do it anymore. Whether he wasn't going to get backed in that way, or he just simply didn't have a good enough team. Yeah, then he knobbed off and put sort of like Moisey in charge. But let's be straight here. Let's be straight. Go back and look at some of them games in the 90s and in the early 2000s. Go back and look at some of the games, right? And a lot of those games were shaky. They were shaky to say the least. And like this fella at the day, this is what I can never agree with. Yeah,
that's why Fergie time come up. That's why Fergie time come about, isn't it?
What? Hold on, but this is what I can never agree with.
Well. He used to be like this.
Yeah, but I can never agree with the fact that the day, right, is that you got a league. There's a league, right? League, and everybody's fighting to win this league, yeah. But you sit on the board of that league. Do you know what I mean? You sit on the board of that league and that, right? It's like having a lottery, yeah. Having the lottery, and like this guy and they sits on a board of lottery, and his wife's always winning it. Ain't you gonna think there's something shaky about it? Do you know what I mean? They won 13 league titles. They won, right? But hear the joke now. In Europe at the day, they weren't saying Jack. They want nothing in Europe, yeah?
No control.
Yeah, and you know what it is? Remember, a lot of people got to remember, Bob Paisley at the day, right? Yeah, in his 9 years at Liverpool, yeah, he won a total of 18 trophies in his 9 years, yeah, right? He won 3 European Cups, He won 6 titles alone. So it wasn't only relevant in England. He was relevant abroad. That's what Man United got.
A war.
Right. So really and truly at the day, right? You got to ask yourself, how comes at the day that you was only relevant in England, but you wasn't relevant abroad?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're so-called the best manager of all time. And you're the best manager of all time. But you've how many Champions League you've been in?
Yeah, I think he reached the Champions League for same amount of times as Klopp.
No,
but how many? How long was he? How long?
26 years. 26 years. 26 years.
A war.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, 26. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. But the things about it, the thing that the man was sitting on the board of the Premiership, and he's got a dog in the race. How can that be right? How can you say it and they were credible winners of that league? You could never say that. You could never say that.
He had all the referees under his thumb. Howard fucking.
Of course he did.
That little prick.
Of course he did. You only got to go back to. Sorry to go to you. You only got to go back to one Pacific game, right? I'll tell you one Pacific game that you could go back to, right? And even Andy Gray, and Jim Redknapp was arguing in the studio, right? And that game at the day was when Man United, Liverpool went to Old Trafford to play Man United, yeah? Mascherano got a yellow card because it was a foul, yeah? Right. So then, in the day, right, we all know that Paul Scholes can't tackle, yeah? Anyway, so basically, Paul Scholes had the ball and he got taken off him by Torres, yeah? And Scholes falls over, yeah? He kicks out at Torres, not once, but twice. Kicks out at Torres, yeah? Who do you think got a yellow card?
Torres.
Fernando Torres.
Crazy.
Fernando Torres got a yellow card because he turned around and said, "What are you doing?" He got a yellow card, yeah? When Mascherano came in to the referee and said to the referee, "Why are you giving me a yellow card for? Did you just see what he done?" Mascherano got another yellow card, got sent off, and Mascherano went mad. He had to literally be dragged off the pitch and from that, right? And then when he went back to the studio, Jamie Redknapp was saying that they like, Mascherano's an idiot, he shouldn't have said nothing, this and that. Then Andy Gray goes, "What do you mean he shouldn't say nothing? That's his power there. Look what he done."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So these are the things that used to happen on a regular with Man United when they used to play Liverpool, when they used to play Arsenal, when they used to play Chelsea, and whoever they played, they always got the rubber and the green. You know what I mean? Do you realize that day it was like over 10 years, well over 10 years before somebody's given a penalty at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Oh, bro!
But remember what year did they play? They played Chelsea in like an important match, and like by the 20th minute, they had sent off Gary Cahill. Like 20th minute, they sent off Gary Cahill. I forgot the year, but they sent him off straight red for a tackle that wasn't even a tackle. Like
Oh yeah. Remember this little scandal? The head that Owen at one.
Yeah.
There's been a few, man. There's been a few. If you dissect them all, there's a few.
Hold on. We need to end the show now still because
Let me just get
guys,
some comments in.
I have to get some sleep, man. I have an early training.
We're gonna end it now, Uncle Albert. Just give me a sec. Fawzan here tonight. He was unfortunately had some family issues that he had to deal with, but don't worry, he'll be back again soon. Also, Chicken Tikka Mo Salah says, "No, the case is Monday of the Prem, and you've been digging on these since finding out the Mancini fraud accounts. There's no way you stack all the charges to go to court 15 years later to lose. Surely, hopefully, man. Hopefully, justice can be prevailed, but." You never know, you know what I mean? You can still buy
don't
people.
worry, guys. Take your pick of the Man City players. Who do you want? I want Savinho. And I want my titles. I want my 3 titles, man. Stevie needs his title. I'm taking all of it. Taking everything.
Oh, bro.
I'm shameless like that. I am
100%.
shameless like that.
That's not shameless, bro. That's not shameless. We were cheated. So
we want what's rightfully ours. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining. Chicken Tikka Masala will take De Bruyne. Why not? He used to be a Michael Owen Liverpool fan, so Why not? Thank you guys for joining in and being part of the show. That was our preview for Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Hopefully it goes the way we all think it will.
Actually, actually, before you go, I'm taking Rodri, man. Fuck Zubi, man.
Yes. Facts. Big up. Yeah. So at the end of the day, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And until next time, we'll be back probably on game day. If not, definitely for a preview / review of this game and a preview for the AC Milan game. We'll all be there. Thank you for joining us. And I hope you guys take care. Take care, boys.
Peace, guys.
Big up.
Peace.